lot of fun in Season 1, One Will Rise. But now, we're on to something new. And by that, I mean Season 2. Next is
and nothing.
Good evening, Kevin.
What a story. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at point guard. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Patrick Beverley out there with Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Morris in at the power forward. Zubac lays it up and banks it in. Zubac has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Los Angeles. Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. In the corner, Middleton with it. Drills the three-pointer. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the basket by Los Angeles. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And so Beverley will bring it up for Los Angeles. We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside, George. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
The homecoming for Paul George, playing in L.A. with the Clippers. They gave up a king's ransom to OKC. 5 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's George finishing it off.
It's amazing everything Leonard gives you, including the eyes to find the open man.
There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, the Clippers were willing to give almost anything for PG because they basically got Kawhi Leonard in the deal as well.
And let's remember, GA, he could have been a Laker. They would have had to trade away the 2nd pick in the 2017 draft. That or Brandon Ingram. Their loss became the Clippers' game.
The Clippers have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
After 4 straight makes, couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Outside, George. A rebound by Brook Lopez. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 3-point game. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's George. For the 3. Goes up again. Zubac kicks to George. So the wing on the left. Passes to Leonard. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Bucks trail by 3. Bledsoe passes to Matthews. Back to Bledsoe. Morris trying to free himself up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Harrell, he's checked in for Morris. Landry Shamet comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Williams, he's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Now here is Hill, all alone, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Jackson, great anticipation on the steal, then quickly gets them out in transition.
Bucks trail by 5. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. The Clippers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And it's Shamet missing. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the rejection by Zubac. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And it's Shamet missing. Bucks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And the rejection by Harrell. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Ilyasova. Bucks passing it around. DiVincenzo finds Lopez. To the inside. And again, the Bucks miss. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Shamet. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Over to the left wing. Here's Ilyasova, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away, we'll be right.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Kyle Korver is out there with Marvin Williams. And there's Hill, then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. The drive by Jackson. Harrell trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jackson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hill against Jackson. Trying to get open is Lopez. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Hill.
Hill showing some deceptive strength in his wiry frame.
Outside Williams. Rebound by Williams.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
On the wing, Korver. He's covered by Shamet. Jackson against Hill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. Antetokounmpo goes up and lays it nice and easy. 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
And George, here we go. Oh, my goodness.
Did you see
what a play.
Unbelievable. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
On the wing hill, Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
The defense on George a little too tight there, but to have any chance against him, you have to challenge him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Zubac is checked in for Green. Milwaukee also making some changes. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Matthews comes in for Hill. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Over in the corner, Matthews. Back to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Matthews passes to Giannis. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And again, the Clippers turn it over. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Here's Ilyasova, and he hits it to tie the game up. Ilyasova's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Beverly, the pass to Harrell. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And no good. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 14 points. And Kenny, like Kawhi Leonard, Paul George doesn't show a whole lot of emotion. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Marcus Morris. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. That's good for George on the assist by Leonard.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Matthews. And it's sent back by George. Lopez finds Matthews. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Outside, George. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And George with the stuff.
Smooth off the bounce with the strength to finish through contact. Paul George showing us how it's done.
It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bledsoe.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's Giannis. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Leonard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And guys, even though he's in a big market, Kawhi Leonard's still not one for the spotlight.
That is so true. It's not about the fame for him. He's in L.A., but Kawhi Leonard stays in his bubble. All the trappings that come with being a great player, he's truly focused on the love of the game, winning and being the best possible player he can be.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now the feed to Lopez. Knocks it loose. Outside Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
A player like Lou Williams is so valuable. He's an exceptional producer your team can rally around. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Williams against DiVincenzo. And here's the fast break. Mann passes to Patterson. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Yep, that one goes in there. Shamit's got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Williams inside. Anderson on him. Korver, good.
So dangerous on the perimeter. We got a chance to see Kyle Korver convert inside.
Williams against DiVincenzo. Williams attacking. Count that one. Williams has got the lead back up to 9 now for the Clippers.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Ilyasova comes in for Robin Lopez, and George Hill's subbed in for Pat Connaughton. This is his first free throw of the game.
And at his peak, Reggie Jackson is one of the better guards in the league. He still got that confidence.
Yes, he does. Injuries slowed him down, but still able to create his shot anytime he wants.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And there's Harrell. That's good on the assist by Jackson. Harrell's got 4 this quarter.
Getting hit on the way up, the ability to finish in traffic might be Harrell's strongest attribute offensively.
Hill against Williams. The drive by Hill, and he gets it to go. Hill's got 8 points.
Okay, George Hill, elusive off the bounce, makes it look so easy.
Here's Shamet. Here's Harrell. No good. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Ilyasova at the 4 with Lopez at the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with George Hill. And it's Matthews in at the 3.
One of the more physical wings in the league. Kawhi gets smacked there, but not to be denied.
Hill inside, guarded by Jackson. The kick out to Matthews. No good on the 3. Clippers leading by 10. Here's Leonard, and the layup is good. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Wesley Matthews on the wing. Here's Lopez, pass to DiVincenzo. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Harrell with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Moving it up. Here's Williams. Harrell dishes to Leonard.
Comfortable inside, plus the 7'3" wingspan. Hard to stop Kawhi without fouling.
And Smitty, with LeBron getting into his late 30s, KD coming off the Achilles. For your money, is Kawhi Leonard the best player in the world?
Great question. I know one player, the Greek Freak, might have something to say about that. No less than Michael Jordan himself called Kawhi the best two-way player in the game. That's a very strong endorsement from MJ.
Here's George, and George with this stuff.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
To halt the run, and Giannis will lay it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back. My goodness, that was absolutely absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Giannis against George. And it's Giannis missing. Here now the Clippers. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. It's good. George has got 29.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bledsoe kicks to Lopez. Pass to Matthews. Middleton left side. Here's Giannis. High post Lopez. Outside Matthews. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Matthews. Matthews has got his 3rd assist on the night. And here are the Clippers. They're on a 12-4 run. Zubats, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 18.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That's his first foul. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his specialty?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
It's Giannis with the drive. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. 16 feet away. Zubats no good.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Clippers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for George.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
It's Giannis with the drive. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And it's been this way all night. When Bledsoe gets into a groove, he can be prolific.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. George, no good. And they're on the break. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Assist goes to Dante DiVincenzo.
The 3 from Leonard. It doesn't go for him. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg.
Ready and waiting for you right now. Season 2 will also have new agendas featuring some of the best performances from up-and-coming players in the league, such as Luka's NBA debut and Ja Morant's first 30-point game.
As for the season,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look at the Lakers as they got off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Downtown.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Howard in at the center position. And for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. Now here's James. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Davis. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And the jam by Bledsoe.
Can't lose sight of Bledsoe out there in a blur. And he's so good in transition.
James outside. Stolen by Middleton. Down low. Here's Bledsoe. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Now here's Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez kicks to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
LeBron against Bledsoe. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Dishes to Howard. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Hard for the defense to deal with the massive size of Howard. That kind of D does not affect a big guy like him in the slightest.
Matthews misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's LeBron after the basket by Milwaukee.
So many years and the body still holding up for LeBron James. Wow.
Bledsoe taking his time here. It's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball, and that one is good. LeBron's got 6 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Giannis against Caldwell-Pope. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
The drive by LeBron. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. Lopez outside. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Bledsoe outside. Feeds to Lopez. 6 to shoot. And stolen by James. Caldwell-Pope against Middleton. That shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good. And Bledsoe, here we go. The kick out to Matthews. And there's the pass to Middleton. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Caldwell Pope. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. On the wing, Morris. Out to Kuzma. Passes it to Caruso. He feeds it to McGee. Pass to Caruso. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Hill inside. He's covered by Rondo. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Lakers leading by 4. The drive by Rondo, and he lays it straight in.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Now DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Morris outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Los Angeles. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, they've got Morris. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma. JaVale McGee is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Caruso in at the 2. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
So it's the Lakers now. George Hill missing on the 3. Kuzma kicks to Morris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Korver against Kuzma. 4 on the shot clock. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And the basket by Hill. Hill's got 6.
And George Hill has been around, so he understands even with pressure, he's still capable of scoring.
Here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It's good.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Hill against Rondo. Hill passes to Lopez. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Kuzma kicks to McGee. Here's Caruso, guarded by Korver. The shot's good from McGee. And now a 12-point Laker lead.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Hill deciding where to go with it. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. The pass to Giannis. Clock at 6. Tipped away. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Matthews. Los Angeles leading by 12. 1:44 left in the first half of basketball. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James, here's the report, Kevin. Still athletic.
And here's Bledsoe. And he converts the layup. Bledsoe's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And a 4-year deal signed by Eric Bledsoe last season. That's the ball club showing some commitment to the type of hard work that Eric has put in. It might end up being a value contract given his level of contribution.
Brent Bledsoe, an impact player at both ends, but some have questioned his decision-making in the big moments.
Well, he's not a traditional floor-seeing point guard, and it's not a guy who's going to set up for his teammates through the pick and roll actions where they're going to have open shots. There's a lot of instinctual and natural ability that comes with the play of Eric Bledsoe.
Now here's Bledsoe. He has 6. DiVincenzo finds Bledsoe. And here's Ilyasova outside. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
From outside the arc, Howard. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 16.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second chance opportunities.
It's stolen by Green. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
We tend to forget that AD started out as a point guard when he was in high school, showing off his speed and ability in the open court on that break.
Bledsoe passes to Middleton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Out to the right wing. Back to Bledsoe. And stolen by James. Davis has the open look. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's long. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They are in control of this game, up by. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at James, what a contribution.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the center. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Lakers leading by 18. Here's Caldwell Pope. Green, the pass to Caldwell Pope. The Lakers working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. The Bucks have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for Howard. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Davis. Here's LeBron. No good on the shot. Good D by Bledsoe. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Passes it to Matthews. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Marvin Williams is checked in for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for LeBron. Rondo's shot is good.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Matthews dishes to Korver. Pass to Bledsoe. Back to Matthews. And it's in there. Matthews has got his first basket. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to lose.
That's a solid blueprint. That one good for 2.
George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Pass to McGee. The pass to Caruso. And it's Rondo penetrating, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Rondo's got 4 points this quarter.
And sees the court so well, Rondo. As soon as the lane opened up, he was all over.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. The wide open look here for Kuzma, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Kuzma's got his second basket.
And when you give Kuzma that shot, he is going to let it fly. He is so confident in his mid-range.
Hill passes to Giannis. From 6 feet. And that one drops for him. Giannis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Now here is Davis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
Hill has the open look. And a miss there on the triple.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Williams finds Hill to the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Korver. Ilyasova comes in for Williams. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Hill. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And here's Ilyasova outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action after this word. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Trying to get open is Lopez. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18 points. Caldwell Pope right side. Back to LeBron. And he comes up with the deuce. James has got 6 points in the quarter.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's DiVincenzo. What a terrific move that was.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now here's Green. To the middle. Here's Howard. Trying to get open is Kuzma. No good from Howard.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's LeBron. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Antetokounmpo. Count that one.
And take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That's strength coming into play now.
The drive by James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Matthews, he's checked in for Ilyasova. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Bledsoe. Lopez finds Bledsoe. Lopez drives in. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Lakers leading by 11. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Caldwell Pope against Bledsoe. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Bledsoe can play fast, but it's about him playing under control. A nice job in that pick and roll set.
James, the pass to Green. Back to James, 14 feet away. Here's Howard, kicks it out to James. They get a hand on it. Matthews with the steal. Pass to Middleton. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's the all-around game of LeBron James. Dominant scorer, great rebounder, incredible passer, and an intense defender when he wants to be.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Up top, Bledsoe. He's guarded by Davis. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
Yeah, I got to stay in front of Bledsoe. I love seeing when the little guy starts to fly.
1:11 left to play in the final quarter. James outside. Fires for three. But they recover it. No good that time. For Milwaukee, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Middleton can't get it to go.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Caruso kicks to Davis. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back.
Middleton's got such a great wingspan. That comes into play on steals just like that one.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron outside. There's the triple. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Here's McGee. And the Lakers get it back. LeBron with it. From deep three-point range, they get it again. And so Los Angeles takes the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
2KMC, and I'm here to inform you on everything going down in the neighborhood. This weekend, it's Basketball Gods.
Up next. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Patrick Beverley. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Davis. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Howard finds Green. Howard with it. George picks him up. LeBron left side. To the paint. Paul George with the steal. James against Beverly. Zubac in the post. Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron passes to Howard. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Trying to get open is Davis. It's good on the putback.
Well, if you're the D, you got to box out Davis. So that's just common sense, because when you don't, he hurts you for this type of mistake.
Leonard on the wing. And it's sent back by Howard. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's LeBron. A putback, Davis on the follow.
Always love to see your big man run the floor. There's no questioning Davis's effort.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And it's George finishing it off.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's James. The Clippers getting the bucket. Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. Right side, Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shot clock at 5. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. They kick it out to Green. Pass to James. Now Caldwell Pope, covered by Morris. Caldwell Pope dishes to Davis. The 11-footer off the left rim and out. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The pass to Leonard. And here is Zubac. Now here's George. Pass to Zubac. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Dwight Howard. Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Good on the shot.
Physical D. When LeBron, the body control, the focus, it really doesn't matter.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. The Lakers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Williams finds Harrell. Shoots over McGee. Harrell, that's good.
And improving as a shot maker every year. Harrell has to be accounted for defensively.
Inside, it's deflected, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Now, here is Morris. Kicks to McGee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The teardrop falls in.
Look at Morris break down the defense on this play. If they leave one of his guys open, he's going to get it to him fast.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Williams. Ball's knocked loose.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
And they take the lead.
An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Gets it off. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well-balanced. This team lives it.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Jermichael Green. Then there's Landry Shamet. And there's Jackson, and it's Williams at the shooting guard position.
And see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Leonard's checked in. Now here's Kuzma. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
Here's Rondo. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Lakers working the ball around now. Morris passes to Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Jackson deciding where to go with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. A shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
It's stolen by Morris. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in for Morris. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harold. Marcus Morris comes in for Green. Paul George is checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson. It's stolen by Davis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
That's a freight train coming down the tracks. Don't mess with AD when he's on the move.
Morris against Davis. Left side, George. The shot that time, not on target.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Howard, the pass to Davis. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Davis has got 14 points.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Leonard kicks to George. And again, unable to change momentum here. Now the Lakers on the break. Caruso, the pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope with it. Stolen by Zubac. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Left side, George. The shot comes out, and the Lakers take it the other way. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Danny Green, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Williams, he's checked in for Leonard. And again, the Lakers no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
A floater at the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Morris has got his first points in this one.
You really admire how fierce Morris is on the glass. He never gives up on keeping the next possession alive.
That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
James against Beverley. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Even when contact comes Beverly's way, I mean, he's a pro at finishing, absorbing it so well on these shots.
James, the pass to Howard.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Lakers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Well, free throwing was never the strength of Howard's game.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Harrell's checked in.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And that one's good, George.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Lakers leading by 10.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Kept alive. McGee passes it to Howard. And stolen by Harrell. Seven seconds left to play here in the half. McGee dishes to Green. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 3. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish. On the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
LeBron and Green.
Oh, wow! Nice! And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
into the paint. Here's Zubac. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Davis, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Davis. Here's James. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. LeBron's got 10.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It's now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Zubac.
And with a good mix of power and agility, Leonard can throw it down with the best of them.
Green kicks to Caldwell Pope. Outside, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
So tough to contain Davis when he's on a roll. He's got the physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And the Lakers with some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Harrell, he's checked in for JaMychal Green. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Oh, fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
Here's George. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
LeBron drives in, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. Markieff Morris comes in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Alex Caruso. And then for the Clippers, Landry Shamet's checked in for Marcus Morris. Williams comes in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Williams against Rondo. And 2 free throws coming up unable. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Green. In the corner, it's Morris. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Lakers leading by 10. And Kuzma has it in the corner. To the middle. It's tipped. And McGee kicks to Morris. McGee dishes to Rondo. Back to McGee. Hefty move. Basket good. McGee's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Williams attacking. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Williams.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
I mean, he's been terrific from the field so far this half. I mean, driving his percentage through the roof. Working as hard as anybody for that rebound. That's not an easy one to correct.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Outside Rondo. And he banks in the layup. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And how many times have we seen Rondo drop this to the roll, man? I think that's what the defense was expecting.
Here's Shamet. Count it. There's 31 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Green. Here's Morris. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Jackson. Down low. Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw, no good. And the Lakers making a change here. And he's good on the second. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Rondo kicks to Davis. Makes it off the glass. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Inside Davis has the upper hand. His height makes getting to his shot that much easier.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers lead by 11. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Jackson is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Harrell in at the power forward. Rondo kicks to Green. Davis, the pass to Howard. Really left alone that time. And the Lakers lead by 11. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Inside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Here's Davis, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Clippers. It's a 13-point game. It's stolen by Davis. Outside, Green. Yep, it counts. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Green against Williams. Great D that time from Green.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
And the Lakers with some changes. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Morris is checked in for Harrell. Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. Paul George is checked in for Lou Williams. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Davis against Morris. And Howard with the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Lakers leading by 16. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
And it's Green missing. Clippers trail by 16. George with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. And George, here we go. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defense.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
Pass to Zubac. The dish now to Leonard. Morris passes to Leonard. No good. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Lakers working the ball around now. Davis kicks to Howard. Outside, Green. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. Just a total team effort.
And the pass to George. Good D by Howard. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And the all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony.
At 2K, we are all about doing our part to helping achieve social justice worldwide.
So today we are launching a new series in partnership with the Spring Hill Company to address injustice and explore how we can achieve the goal of equity and equality.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff, thanks as always. And the Clippers starting five. We've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubats in at the five. And for Milwaukee, the backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the center. Here's Beverley. Leonard on the wing. Goes back up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is. But no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion.
Well, Greg, fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Middleton on the wing. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guy.
And here's Beverley. Pass to Zubats. Over Lopez. No good from Zubats.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Leonard with the steal. It's Solomon to Kumbo. And the layup falls.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
And George, here we go. And it's sent back by Lopez. Wants to get it to Matthews and does. And the rejection by Zubats. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Zubats. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Such a wide open look. Middleton's got 6 points. Here's George. To stop the run. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a play!
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. His three-pointers off the mark. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. That none of it feels like an exaggeration.
The shot by George, no good. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Leading by 5. Lopez finds Middleton. Sinks the three-pointer. 12 points for him.
Oh, Great ball movement there.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Left side, George. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Over in the corner, Matthews. And the 3 off target. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Giannis passes to Lopez. The layup missed.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Morris trying to free himself up, and that one's good. Leonard.
And he's got the athleticism and strength to be a powerful presence inside. Leonard never afraid to get in and mix it up down low.
41 seconds left in the first. Giannis passes to Lopez. That shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's George. The putback. Milwaukee with the rebound. And it's the Bucks on the break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Super quick in transition. The Greek Freak jumping down the throat of the defense with that speed.
And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game.
You know, I think it's critical that Bledsoe shoots with confidence off the catch. I mean, I like that mentality.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And earlier we checked it.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good...
And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Williams.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, The agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Williams dishes to Green. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks leading by 8. Now here's Ilyasova. On the wing, Hill. Six on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Marvin Williams is checked in for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Pat Connaughton. Here's Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Marvin Williams.
That was simply a matter of the quickness of Williams causing that foul. We'll see if he can cash in at the line.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Hill with it. Williams picks him up. Hill passes to Lopez. The kick out to Hill. Back to Lopez. And Hill has it in the corner. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Clippers trail by 6. Now Williams. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. And there it is for him. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Hill against Jackson. Hill passes to Lopez. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Williams kicks to Harrell. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Lopez passes to Williams. Outside Hill. The kick out to Williams. Tips it up, and Hill is right there.
You know, one of the things that makes George Hill so good defensively is that tremendous length, and it helps him rebound the ball, too.
Williams scanning the floor. Shoots over DiVincenzo. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Jackson misses. Bucks leading by 10. Outside Korver. Williams against Harrell. The kick out to Lopez. Now the pass to Hill. Over Jackson. Hill, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
A rebound by the Bucks. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The drive by Hill. Good work there as it goes. Hill's got 6 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Jackson with it, and the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul. Here's Harrell, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooting.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. A nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He had 12 points. And, guys, you think about the most athletic point guards in the NBA? Eric Bledsoe, I'd say, is a contender. Some have called him Mini LeBron. I don't know about that. And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
And, you know, the versatile George does so many things well. High-octane player who I think gives you intensity at both ends of the court.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Morris with the ball. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Paul George.
Taking advantage of that length inside, George has the size and touch to score with ease from there.
Here's Bledsoe. Great that time from Leonard. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers, and it's George finishing it off.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 8. Here's George. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. George has got 8 points here in this quarter.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Giannis outside. And they double up Giannis. The kick out to Matthews. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. And that one's good. George. 18 points for Paul George. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. George with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
Here's George. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
A different look for Milwaukee. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Wesley Matthews. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for the Clippers. Bledsoe looking it over. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Williams, he's checked in for the Clippers. Here's the Clippers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Leonard on the wing. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
It's good on the putback.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. The Clippers also changing it up. Landry Shamet's checked in for Marcus Morris. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly.
And at 6'9" now, Williams is a threat to score the ball inside, so you got to keep him out of the paint.
Jackson finds Williams. On the wing, Jackson. Rebound, Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. That one drops for him. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead. Harrell, the pass to Leonard. And here is Shamet. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Harrell. Rebound by Williams. And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Williams. And it's Hill in for Kyle Korver. Outside Hill. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Jackson passes to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Both good from the line that time.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. He hits the second from the line. Jackson looking it over. Yes, that goes in.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
DiVincenzo can't get it to fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Harrell is out there with Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And there's Jackson, and it's George in at the 2 spot. Morris kicks to George. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Bucks leading by 11. Passes it to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Hill. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Here's George. An easy 2 points on the layup. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Jackson. Clippers trail by 9. Here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
And, you know, once George gets on the roll, he's just absolutely relentless, showing you how dominant he can be when he gets hot.
And here is DiVincenzo. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's George finishing it off.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Hill. And then for Los Angeles, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Jackson.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation. Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
And George, here we go. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Bledsoe against George. Now here's Bledsoe. 6 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7. Here's Beverly. Pass to George. And then George with the jam.
And George just has an uncanny knack for providing these kinds of baskets. And he makes it look so easy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Clippers trail by 4. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 34 points for Paul George.
Yeah, excellent determination there from George. This wasn't going to be denied. Fighting off the physical contact and nailing the shot over good defense.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. Bledsoe against Beverly. Bledsoe passes to Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Beverly. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
George against Giannis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Leonard, and it's sent back by Lopez. Zubac kicks to George. It's good. A tremendous three to tie it up.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wesley Matthews on the wing. Back to Bledsoe. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And really, Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. I mean, he's always in attack mode. He really forces the defense's hand. He keeps pressure on him at all times.
He sinks the clutch free throw. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Beverly, the pass to George. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And because of Paul George's composure and even-keeled nature, his teammates have...
Oh, that was terrific!
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
It's called Uninterrupted, and here's Maria Taylor with the first episode titled More Than a Vote.
I've never been afraid of doing anything, but I always wanted to be able to do something.
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles. And David.
Kevin, thank you.
You're right, Dave. That is scary. Thanks for that one. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Howard in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now here's LeBron. Green finds Davis. Clock at 4. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Howard misses, and there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. On offense, here are the Bucks. Giannis outside. From 17 feet out, and the rebound goes to Howard. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
And Green gets it to go.
When you know Danny, just a mid-second round pick back in 09, that'll make you play with a chip on your shoulder.
Bledsoe left side. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And there's the feed to Lopez. And it's the Lakers on the break. Howard, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Second shot opportunity. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Matthews leading the charge. The shot by Bledsoe. Nobody around. Here's Giannis. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Cook subbed in for James. Middleton looking it over. And again, the Bucks miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's Kuzma penetrating. Davis kicks to Howard. Another shot. Cook, good.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Over Howard. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think...
Oh, that was something else!
The grace, the athleticism, most bigs could not have pulled that off, but AD makes it look easy.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Pulls it from 20. Misses off the right iron. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Bledsoe. Middleton outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Passes to Davis. We've got 1:23 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Green. Trying to get open as Davis. Green, no luck. The Bucks trail. Middleton right side. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Green passes to Cook. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
On the wing, Giannis. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Matthews with the steal. Lopez outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. A beautiful reverse layup.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
And Green launches it from deep. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 2. Live from the... And recently on the subject of trash talking, Giannis...
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus on the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got George Hill, Ilyasova out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Connaughton in at the 3, the small forward. Now DiVincenzo misses the 3.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And for Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. You know, Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that. He knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Here's Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside Hill. LeBron with some nice D.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Howard dishes to Green. The pass to Caldwell-Pope. Softly drops in the floater. Caldwell-Pope's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hill deciding where to go with it. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Ilyasova with it. And they'll turn over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. The Bucks also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Korver in for Hill. Here's Rondo. The shot from the low post is good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And doing much better now in that first quarter, converting less than 30% of their field goal opportunities, bouncing back nicely here in the second.
DiVincenzo. They need this one. Outside for Korver. Tries again. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Lakers leading by 6. Morris finds McGee. Up top, Morris over Williams. McGee trying to break free. Morris, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Lakers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter.
And as Caldwell Pope improves his scoring, I think he's got a chance to be special. We know about his defense.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here is DiVincenzo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Pass to Rondo. Back to Caldwell Pope. Power down with both hands.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
1:05 left in the first half. Floats one, and he sinks the layup. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Got a piece of it. Rondo with the steal. They're running up the floor. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by McGee. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in the game. Here's DiVincenzo. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And how about finally being able to put an end to that 16-0 run by Los Angeles.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Connaughton.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Williams. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. DiVincenzo's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Contavious. Caldwell Pope was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Contavious Caldwell Pope really making a difference here.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Howard is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward. To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one is hammered home.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact even if it's, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Dwight Howard.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. The Bucks also with the sub. Hill, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Howard in the post. Lopez is there. The drive by James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Here's Bledsoe, and the jam by Bledsoe.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Bledsoe against James. In the corner, it's Morris. Right side, Davis. Over Ilyasova, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 6.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Bledsoe kicks to Hill. The kick out to Ilyasova. The Bucks working the ball around. He gets that one.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Green against Hill. James looking it over. And the dunk by LeBron.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with the strong finish.
James against Bledsoe. 1:43 left to play in the third.
Come get it, come get it.
That one a little long.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
To the paint, and stolen by Ilyasova. From past the arc. No good there. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. They've led by as many as 14 points. And finished off by Davis.
What a beautiful play. And it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Bledsoe left side. He feeds it to Lopez. And stolen by James. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And it's Davis finishing it off.
AD could have laid that one up, but that's not the statement he just made.
Bledsoe outside. Clock at 6. Fires top of the key. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bucks trail by 17.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it? I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And sometimes it really seems Bledsoe is better finishing through contact, almost like he enjoys the challenge.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. We've got Williams. Kyle Korver is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Matthews in at the 2.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Caldwell Pope pass to Rondo. McGee trying to break free. Rondo, no good. Bucks trail by 15. Matthews finds Antetokounmpo. Now DiVincenzo. Back to Williams. Rondo with the steal. And here again, Los Angeles in transition. Up the court they go. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Screen, screen, screen.
DiVincenzo passes to Williams. Now here's Rondo. Pass to Caruso. Rondo kicks to Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. Offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Down low, here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Rondo against DiVincenzo. Low block shot on the way. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Bucks trail by 17. Giannis outside. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kev, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And the Lakers with some changes. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Green comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's LeBron in for Rajon Rondo. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Williams. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Dante DiVincenzo. Lopez hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Lakers.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
High post Lopez, working on James. Lopez passes to Matthews. Green with the rebound. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Left side, Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Caldwell Pope kicks to Green. Left side, Davis. He gets it in there.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And attacking with all that length. When Giannis drives, he's either scoring or at least getting the foul.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Bradley passes to McGee. Shot from 12. Bradley can't get it to go. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They want David. Thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hey, it's the 2KMC, and I'm here with all the details about the upcoming events in the neighborhood.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the small forward position. And for the Clippers, Marcus Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Beverly in at the point. Now here is George. Zubac trying to break loose. The shot by George, no good. Now the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And that one, good. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's James. A second chance effort. Howard can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Second chance shot. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Howard trying to free himself up. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Clippers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball.
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
Green passes to Davis. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
The pass to Zubac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
James in the post. Defended by Beverly.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
And here's George. Launches it. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Howard kicks to Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Davis. Back to Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. Count it. Good.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
The Clippers trail. Beverly feeling it out a bit. Here's Zubac. Outside for George. A three-pointer off the mark.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Green finds Caldwell Pope. Here is Davis. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 1. Outside, George. From 7. And Zubac puts it in.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
Green kicks to Davis. Back to Green. The drive by LeBron. And LeBron throws it down. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Beverly against Howard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What you have to love about Patrick Beverly is the long road to the NBA and his commitment to getting there. Think about this, guys. 3 different European leagues before he signs with the Rockets. I don't know how you can't appreciate that kind of work ethic.
Caruso, the pass to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That is his first foul of the game. Morris right side. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Lakers on top, leading by just 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
Old school basketball. Yeah.
Now pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Markieff Morris. He's out there with Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Caruso in a 2-guard. That one goes. Count it. McGee's got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Williams with the ball, and McGee picks him up defensively.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Rondo kicks to Caruso. To the inside, McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Lakers shooting their first free throw this game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Clippers trail by 6. It's Jackson with the drive, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
Jackson hits both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Green against Rondo. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Off target with his 3. Now the Clippers with it. 4-point game. Shamet kicks to Jackson. That one falls. Jackson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Jackson. Yep, that one goes. Jackson's got 10 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Here's Caruso. He's covered by Shamet. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Inside. Knocked loose. Outside for Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Morris with the block.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots. That's pretty.
Leonard inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And James throws it down.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target. LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
And good that time. Leonard's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
It's tipped. They kick it out to Green. On the wing, James. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Beverly. Leonard against Caldwell Pope. And it's Leonard missing. Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Misses in close.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And finished off by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi Leonard is 230 pounds of nothing but pure strength. What a finish at the rim.
LeBron passes to Caldwell Pope. Left side, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Reggie Jackson has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Marcus Morris is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Paul George, and it's Leonard in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Patrick Beverly on the inside. Okay, we see you.
Davis finds James. Here's Howard. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 4.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Beverly missing. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Outside, Davis. And the rejection by Zubac. And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Beverly dishes to George. From 18 feet away, and that's an air ball. Not even close. And here's the fast break. Here's Howard. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's George. Count the basket. George has got 9.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Green kicks to Davis. Back to Green. Lakers working the ball around now. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's George. Davis with some nice D. It's tipped. Morris passes to George. And George with the stuff.
Well, an aggressive player at the rim. Paul George has the kind of athleticism to make a defense look silly.
And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. JaMychal Green comes in for Marcus Morris. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul George.
How about the balance, the effort? Markieff Morris takes the hit, still able to convert.
James against Beverly. Here's Zubac. That one goes in. Zubac has got the game tied up here for the Clippers. And Doris, you were talking about Leonard's work ethic. Going back to San Diego State, he used to come in at 6:30 in the morning. No lights on in the gym, so he brought his own lamps. I mean, the guy was dedicated.
No doubt, Kevin, and that has been the through line of his career. First to practice, last to leave. He has that hunger to improve, the drive and the desire to put in the time to be great. There's a price to be paid, and he's willing to pay it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for James. In the corner, Shamet with it. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Caruso kicks to Rondo. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That'll be his second foul of the game. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Morris. And it's Davis at the elbow. Got a hand on it.
Wow, Patrick Beverly, barely 6 feet. Send it back, young Patrick.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Caruso, the pass to Rondo. Left side, Davis. And it's McGee with the jam.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
The Lakers in the lead. Kuzma outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. Paul George comes in for JaMychal Green. Lou Williams is checked in for Landry Shamet. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Here's Caldwell Pope, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Outside for Jackson. Picked his pocket. Fast break, the Lakers. Oh, Kuzma's in position. Now the Clippers moving it up. And then George with the jam.
You know, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The shot by George, wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Got it off in time. No good that time. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Lakers on top, up by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Clippers trail by 7. So for the Lakers right now, Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Howard in at the center position. Harrell. Here's George, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard.
Well, make no mistake, Paul George is a physical guy. He will not shy away from contact on these moves.
And George drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Davis surveying the floor. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And it's sent back by Howard. Harrell kicks to George. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And like the greats before him, AD has taken the time to develop all aspects of his game. You have to respect that.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
I'll tell you, that's the speed of Paul George on the drive. Amazing attack on the rim.
Howard, the pass to James. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's George. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. George has got 19 points.
When near the bucket, Paul George knows what to do. This guy has such a nuanced understanding of the offense.
James looking it over. Feeds it to Howard. And stolen by Harrell. George up top. James covering. And they're running. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, just fantastic defense by LeBron. You have to protect the ball or he's going to swipe it from you with his lightning quick hands.
Harrell trying to free himself up. It's good. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Green against George. Green, the pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Davis. The Clippers grab the miss. Harrell's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. A different look for the Clippers. Zubats is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jackson. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Caldwell Pope finds Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard with the timely bucket. Go ahead, big serve.
And there's the call on Howard. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here, it's George on the wing. Lets it go from deep. LeBron grabs the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
He feeds it to Davis. Caldwell Pope against George. Back to Caldwell Pope. Lakers working the ball around now. Green, no luck. Clippers trail by 5. Here's George, and George has to stop.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Feeds it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
But Dwight Howard has got to get such satisfaction for delivering in the clutch.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And George, here we go. And the basket is good. George has got 27.
You can see Paul George is locked in right now. Big-time shots demonstrate his elite level in the NBA.
Caldwell Pope pass to James. It counts.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. From deep. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Stepping up. Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
George. A rebound by the Lakers.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
There is no noise in the stands right now. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Caldwell Pope passes to Howard. Now here's Green. Hits the 3-point bomb. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Lets the 3 fly. No good. And so the Lakers take the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. All right, David, thank you.